Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another Minecraft episode. Today, we're here in the storage room and we've got a lot of chipmunks outside my real life house. That's not what I was saying, but we got a lot of shulker boxes here. I hope you can't hear those chipmunks in the background. That's very annoying if you can. But yeah, we've got all these shulker boxes here that we've got to clean out, but I'm not going to do this on camera. Maybe a little bit, just a little bit of doing this on camera. But yeah, I got to clean these out and just clean out my inventory because I have all this stuff. So we had all these chests and stuff. We still have a couple of chests left. I ran out of shulker boxes. I still have shulker shells, but I don't want to craft them into boxes if I don't have to, because then they take up extra space and it's just a general nuisance. But yeah, so I cleaned up all these chests and shulkers that were over here, and that chipmunk is so annoying. So it's a lot cleaner than it was, so that's good. Yeah. But another thing is I ran out of ender pearls today, so I had to restock on those. I actually have 3 netherite swords. We have this sword, knockback 2, sharpness 5, fire aspect 2, unbreaking 3, mending, sweeping edge 3, and looting 2. The only thing I need on this is another looting 2 book, and we'll have the best sword you can get in the game if you prefer having everything possible on it, as well as having sharpness. I normally prefer Smite on a sword, but for Enderman, Smite is kind of annoying. So I have this sword, which is knockback 2, Smite 5, unbreaking 3, and mending. So basically just a regular Smite sword. Doesn't even have looting on it. And I was using this for a while by accident. I thought this was my looting sword, but it wasn't. So yeah, here, let's head over to the end. So you'll notice one thing is that when I'm in the 17A snapshot, there's a bit of lag in it, where like tick lag, where when the world first loads you have like this weird lags thing. So yeah, but basically hopefully that gets fixed soon, sooner rather than later. If not, then we might have to downgrade, but as of right now everything's good other than that bit of tick lag. You didn't really see it there too much, but maybe when we go to the end we'll see it. Also, the world seems to load weird, I've noticed. Let's see. Here, let's turn the endermen down because they get quite loud. I don't really see it, but yeah, what was happening was they were doing that little zippy thing they do. You saw it a little bit there just now, but you might not have noticed it. But yeah, here's what I normally do. I head up to this platform over here, and I look at all the endermen. Something like this. And they get angry at me, and I was using this sword to begin with, and it was really, because it doesn't have looting on it, so I wasn't getting very many drops. And then you stand on one side and they all come to the same side. So yeah, and then you go to the other side so you can look at the ones on the opposite side, so these guys aren't in your way, because you can't look at them when they're in the way. I mean, you can, you just can't see where they are, because the enderman can see through other endermen. The other thing they can't see through is blocks. They can also see you with invisibility potions, fun fact, which is kind of weird. But yeah, and they'll stop in your way. It's kind of annoying, but you know, that's just their AI. But yeah, so we got this sword, and when I did this the first time, I only got 7 ender pearls. Like, there's a lot of guys here, and it seems like I should get more than 7. There's actually more than this, even. But here, let's go to this side. Okay. But yeah, so then I switched to this sword, which has sharpness and looting 2 on it, so that way, because smite's just annoying, it takes forever to get rid of them. But then you end up lighting everyone on fire, and it becomes a pain because they teleport all over the place. So, like, look at this. This is just annoying because they're all over the place, right? So that's annoying. And then sometimes you'll walk out and there'll still be one running around. And if you actually look, there's yeah, there's like XP and stuff around because they'll teleport away. And you'll notice that I did get quite a few ender pearls there. That time around, but because that is looting too. But then we have our looting 3 sword. Yep, I put, this is our main smite sword. I put sweeping edge on it because I thought, you know what? I wasn't putting sweeping edge because I thought I don't want to like hit a pigman and then sweeping edge them. But I thought, you know what? If I'm gonna hit a pigman, I might as well just, and by pigman I mean zombified piglin. I don't want to just, if I'm gonna hit one, I might as well do it with full force, do 7.5 hearts of damage as opposed to not doing 7.5 hearts of damage, doing half a heart like normally without sweeping edge does. So yeah, that's why. And it's not like it increases your attack radius. I wasn't sure whether it did or not. That was why I was reluctant to start using sweeping edge. I also found a Thorns 3 book in a mine shaft that was right by my base, and I didn't even know it was there. And I found the mine shaft, not the book. I didn't know the book was there either, but yeah. So then if we use our smite sword with looting 3, it's a pain because they take. Well, I guess it's not so bad now that I have sweeping edge on it. That's actually decent. You know what? I don't know though. I kind of wonder which one gives me more ender pearls, the one with sharpness or the one with smite, and I'm kind of interested in testing it out. So yeah, because we have the one has looting and has, where is it, looting and fire aspect, which is annoying, but it also has sharpness on it, so that's why it makes me think that it might be better than the smite one, which has looting 3 and no knockback. And then we have this one which has knockback. I made this one so I could deal with creepers in the overworld. So because I've been having issues with creepers and it's becoming a nuisance lately. Some issues that I can't control, but some that I can. But yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to try out these different swords to see which one's best. Yeah. So yeah, even with looting 2, you get quite a few ender pearls, except when they teleport away. And yeah, you'll notice that he didn't drop XP there. That's a bug. They also won't always get looting there. So like I didn't get the looting effect there, although he did happen to. And you'll notice there's also like XP on the ground by my crosshair. That's because an enderman teleported there and then burned to death. And they'll do that too, and they'll be like random ender pearls places because they won't drop XP if they burn to death for some reason. I don't know why. It's a bug. Even though I'm the one that killed them with my fire sword. So, but yeah, so that's kind of an issue, which hopefully gets fixed soon. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some testing and see which one gives me more ender pearls quicker, if I do this. And yeah, so, and I'll let you guys know. I'll try each of the swords out and see which one works the best. I doubt it's the knockback one without looting, because yeah, I definitely get more ender pearls with this one, and this one sucks. So so yeah, it's definitely not this one, because that one doesn't have looting on it, and yeah. This is also a good way of getting XP. But yeah, I have no plans to make an enderman farm. I mean, I'm not saying I won't make an enderman farm, but at the moment, I don't have plans to. So I will, but I don't have any idea on how I'm going to do it. So yeah. Alright, this is between test 1 and test 2, and check out what we just got on this enchanted book. Looting 3. Oh, and respiration 3 too. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to use the respiration. I can tell you that right now. So yeah, I was up to 33 levels there. I'm not going to tell you the results of the first test just yet because I was having a little bit of technical difficulties with it. So we're going to do some more testing, and yeah, so we'll see what else we get. So yeah, let's head back over to the end now. Alright, so the answer's in. We know which one's better, or at least I do, and I'm about to tell you, so let's find out. So first we've got the Smite 5, Looting 3, yeah, this one, Sweeping Edge 3, and this one came in at a 27.4 pearls per minute for 10 minutes. So that's... He made no sound when he was approaching me. No sound. And then all of a sudden, I'm taking damage. And I'm like, what? What's going on? But yeah. So yeah, that one was pretty good. Pretty good rate. Almost... about 1 pearl every 2 seconds, so that's pretty good. Just under 1 pearl per 2 seconds. Now with the other one, we have Sharpness 5. Only looting 2, Unbreaking doesn't matter. Sweeping Edge 3, Fire Aspect 2, and Knockback 2. The big thing about this one that really was an issue was the fire aspect, I think. And that brought it only down to 15.9 pearls per minute, which is 1 pearl every, just over 1 pearl every 4 seconds. So that's a bit slower. So yeah, I definitely will use the Smite Sword in this case. This one's actually the better one. So yeah, just another reason why I use Smite instead of Sharpness. Or well, I guess it is another reason now. It wasn't a reason until now, because I would have assumed Sharpness would have been better, of course, if we did have Looting 3 and I didn't have Knockback and Fire Aspect on this. I'm guessing it would be a lot better. And another thing was they just weren't spawning at one point, so I actually had to come back to the overworld, and both times that I tested it, I did it for 10 minutes, over the course of 10 minutes, and yeah, they weren't spawning for some reason at one point in each one. Alright, so now we're over here at the one chunk mob farm. The idea of this was to make a mob farm that only took up 1 chunk and only had 1 spawning space. My sound is up quite loud. Let's turn it down a bit. So yeah, and it's been working pretty good. So let's head down and see what we've got. I haven't checked it lately, so it's been working pretty well. I've been surprised. Yeah, it's got 3 more stacks than the last time I checked, so that's good. Lots of string. That's good too. Yeah, pretty good. I don't need these because we have the skeleton farm. Zombie flesh I'm going to end up selling. This I'm definitely going to keep though. So that's very good. And then this we will take out now and use it on some, make some wool with it, because we ran out of wool when we were building the pillager spawning platform. So I think we're going to finish those up today, or at least I'll do it off camera probably, because I don't want to talk more than I have to. And if I'm building, I'll probably want to talk. Yeah, and I'm a little bit sick, if you can't tell. So that's why I don't want to talk. I got a sore throat, and talking definitely isn't making it any better. So yeah. Alright. So yeah, I'll head over there, finish it up off camera, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. I also need more cyan terracotta, because I ran out of that, so yeah. Alright. So here we are. Do that. I don't like how it has the lines. Like, you know, I hated that change about the lapis blocks, but it's really the only block we can use because the texture is... Like, there's really no navy blue blocks in the game, like, really. And that's what color their eyes are, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Although, from a distance, you don't really see it, and I bet on a map it'll look fine. I took out some of the torches, and now... Oh, I really regret taking out the torches. Look at this. Also, I think there's a bug in this snapshot where they spawn more than normal, but... Yeah. Oh no. Oh, I forgot my other sword too. This is insane. Alright, so yeah, let's head over to the raid farm. Yeah, so normally I like to conserve my rockets, but since I have farms for both of the items required to make them, I'm not terribly worried about them. So, or about wasting my rockets. So yeah, I kind of want to see how this sword works on these pillagers. And yes, there's an ongoing raid. I got Bad Omen earlier, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna start a raid and just leave because I didn't feel like dealing with that. uh, but yeah, yeah, they are spawning on the platform, so that's good. So yeah, really, yeah, man, they're spawning like crazy in this snapshot. This has got to be a bug. Oh man, that has got to be a bug. There's no way that's intentional. What happens if I get Bad Omen and then I go to somewhere where there's already a raid starting? Do I lose the Bad Omen effect, or does it start another raid? What happens exactly? I don't actually know. Let's try this out. So there's a raid going on already. We go to the village and aha. So it takes away your Bad Omen, but it doesn't start another raid, I would assume. Alright, let's go. Oh, actually, let's check out how the... Oh, I'm getting serious lag here. Let's check out how... Why is it lagging so bad? I've never seen this much lag on my computer. On this new computer. Huh. Yeah, let's look at how this looks from a distance. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, so the idea is just to get a bunch of these platforms for them to spawn on. And I need gold blocks for the evoker platform in the middle there, for their fancy cloak thing. But yeah, there's a lot of guys spawning in this snapshot, so I'm pretty sure it's a bug. But yeah. I'll see if anything's been reported on it, but yeah, this is insane. Like, this is the least I've seen of it. Although this could be a good XP farm, right? Although it's really hard to kill them when there's this many spawning. Alright guys, this is kind of hard for me to record, and I really hate to do this, but we're going to have to wrap up the episode here. It is 2 a.m. for me, and this is Editor Brevort, not actually Let's Play Brevort that was in the Let's Play world. This is a few weeks later. I am now editing the video, and I ran into some technical problems. The first of which is that I had some issues with the video file of the outro of the video, so, or like the last like 6 minutes at least of the video are completely gone from my computer, and I don't know what happened to them. So instead I have to do a custom outro like this, and I have to do it last minute because it is 2 a.m. for me. Oh no, it's not 2 a.m. It's 1 a.m. for me right now. But I still have to edit the video and render it and upload it, which is probably going to take me at least until 2. And then I'll have to leave it upload overnight because I like to upload my videos at night so it doesn't lag out the internet when I actually need to use it. And the other issue I've been having is my sound issue. I have a different computer for editing as I do for recording, and when I went to edit this, when I went to record this the first time, there was a bunch of static, so I had to re-record it, and then it was just weird, and I had to re-record it again. So this is like my 3rd or 4th time recording this now, and hopefully all the audio plays well. And I'm Steve too, for some weird reason. I don't know why. So yeah, but yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wrap up the episode here. Again, I really hate to do this, but it is what it is. better than the alternative, which is not having an outro at all. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Calcium Captain Smite on Tardum. I'll see you guys in the next one. I really hope you guys take care, and goodbye.